Hello, everyone, and welcome to Ballotpedia. I'm Abby. In the run-up to the November 5th, 2024 general election, Ballotpedia is bringing you our hallmark, nonpartisan, and objective information on noteworthy elections and ballot measures. In this video, I'll be discussing Florida Amendment 5, the annual inflation adjustment for homestead property tax exemption value amendment. This will be on the ballot in Florida as a legislatively referred constitutional amendment. If passed, this measure would amend Article 7 and Article 12 of the state constitution. Note that Florida has a supermajority requirement, meaning a 60% supermajority vote is required for the approval of an amendment. The ballot title for this measure is Annual Adjustments to the Value of Certain Homestead Exemptions, and here's the official ballot summary. Proposing an amendment to the state constitution to require an annual adjustment for inflation to the value of current or future homestead exemptions that apply solely to levies other than school district levies, and for which every person who has legal or equitable title to real estate and maintains thereon the permanent residence of the owner or another person legally or naturally dependent upon the owner is eligible. This amendment takes effect January 1st, 2025. So now that I've read you that ballot summary, let's talk about its readability. Ballotpedia publishes an annual report on ballot measure readability, scoring measures according to grade level required for readability and reading ease. The scores are designed to indicate the reading difficulty of this text. Florida Amendment 5's ballot language was written by the state legislature. The ballot summary, the one I just read, has a grade level score of 21, which means a post-college graduate level is necessary for comprehension. So with all of that in mind, let's talk in a bit simpler terms about what Amendment 5 would do if passed. Here's a brief overview. As of 2024, in Florida, property tax rates were set by counties, school districts, cities, and special districts. Homes in Florida are assessed at just value, aka market value, minus the homestead exemption. The homestead exemption reduces the taxable value of a property. Every primary residence is eligible for a $25,000 homestead exemption, which exempts that amount from all taxes. Another $25,000 homestead exemption is applied on a homestead's value between $50,000 and $75,000, which exempts that amount from all taxes except school district taxes. This amendment would provide for an annual inflation adjustment for the value of the homestead property tax exemption that applies to non-school taxes. The adjustment would be made every year on January 1st based on the percent change in the Consumer Price Index reported by the United States Department of Labor if the change is positive. Now knowing what Florida Amendment 5 would do if passed, let's talk about what a yes vote on this amendment and what a no vote on this amendment means. A yes vote supports an annual inflation adjustment to the amount of assessed value that is exempt from property taxation. A no vote opposes an annual inflation adjustment to the amount of assessed value that is exempt from property taxation. Finally, let's take a quick look at support and opposition for this amendment. Supporters, so those who want an annual inflation adjustment to the amount of assessed value that is exempt from property taxation, include these 7 Republican Florida state representatives: James Buchanan, Ryan Chamberlain, Alina Garcia, Lauren Mello, John Snyder, Keith Trunow, and Kaylee Tuck. Ballotpedia did not identify any media editorials in support of Amendment 5. The Palm Beach editorial board, however, made this statement in opposition to the amendment. Quote, "The Post recommends voters reject this amendment with a no vote. It creates the deceptive impression that state lawmakers are giving homeowners a bigger tax break. In fact, they're proposing a change that would diminish revenue badly needed for counties and municipalities to operate and provide the multiple services that make our communities livable. Our counties and cities will still need to pay for municipal services and would have to raise their local tax rates to compensate for the revenue loss this tax break would create. So, increasing homestead exemptions is just a shell game, one that distorts the legitimate need for revenue collection and forces local officials to take back what state lawmakers are pretending to give away. So, it benefits no one except the lawmakers who hope to score cheap publicity off of it. We currently have no information regarding contributions or expenditures from campaigns supporting or opposing this amendment. You can click the link below for more information about Florida Amendment 5, including its full text. And be sure to check back with us for more nonpartisan and fact-based information on America's politics and elections. I'm Abby. Thank you so much for watching.